Hi, everybody. Welcome to this special interview I'm doing today. This is Carolina Millan, and I have a very special guest, Mr. John Chow. How are you doing, John?
Hey, Carolina, I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing great, and thank you so much for agreeing to do this interview with me. I'm excited to see you again. We haven't seen each other in a few months.
Yeah,
Um,
that's right. Last time we were on a yacht.
Exactly. We're hanging out on a yacht a few months ago, earlier this year, doing a little mastermind, which was very, very cool. Schumann, he was there with us, and a few
Mhm.
other really cool people. Well, today I would really love to get you to share a little bit about your background, about your story for anybody watching this who
Okay.
doesn't know you yet, although that's very doubtful. But if anybody is watching this and they don't know about you, I would love to know. I would love for you to share about your beginnings. How is it that you went from, I assume you went from very little to becoming the celebrity blogger in the internet marketing space? Would be awesome to hear that.
Yeah, well, it kind of started off almost by accident and anything else. I was always interested in technology and internet. In fact, before I got online, I built my own computers and stuff. Right. So what I did was I built way back in 1998. I built a computer for myself, and I wanted to tell the world. So I created a little six-page website for it,
Wow.
explaining how I made it and what the equipment I used and how I overclocked it. And that little six-page website turned into one of the largest technology review site on the web called the Tech Zone. And so that turned into a full-blown business. I've been a full-time internet marketer, affiliate marketer since from 1999. And in I guess, December of 2005, I started the blog, johnchow.com. And the reason I started that blog was just because I wanted to learn more about blogging. I'm a kind of a learn by doing kind of person. When I want to learn something, I just figure, oh, best way to learn blogging. I'm hearing about it. This is like blogging was coming this 2005, 2006.
Yeah.
Blogging was starting to become a household word, and I hear people talk about it, and I don't have a blog. I don't know what is it. So I figure, best way to do it, start one. So I just turned johnchow.com into a blog. But prior to the blog, it was just a single page with my picture on it. And it says John Chow. That's all I said on it. Because I registered my domain name back when I started my tech sites, like way back. And I had the domain name since 1998, but never did anything with it. Just the only thing on the page was just one page with my picture and says "Welcome to John Chow," and that's it. So I turned that into a blog,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how I learned blogging. And same thing, that's how I learned internet marketing. I just did it. That best way to learn, just do it. So the blog was never intended to make any money. It was just to update friends and families on what it is that I was doing. So I had at that time I had family in mainland China. I had family living in Toronto. So I figured instead of calling up each other on the phone, they can log into johnchow.com and find out what's happening with the family in Vancouver. Right? So at that time, I was making all my money with my other websites, the technology site, the review site, the affiliate sites, the Google AdSense site, those kind of stuff. And one of the things my blog talked about was how I actually made money with those sites. And of course, and because the blog was named after me, I can talk about anything I want. Most of the time, I talk about what I have for dinner and stuff, but I do talk about internet marketing and stuff on it. And it was those internet marketing posts that kind of got people's attention. And like I said, 2006, blogging was on the upswing, and a lot of people interested in it. So the the questions I started getting started shifting from how to make money from affiliate sites, content sites, text sites, to how to make money by blogging. Right. So gradually, I shifted the content of blog from how to make money with regular websites to how to generate income with a blog. Only at that time, my blog actually made no money because it was just personal blog, update friends, family, and talk about my ramblings and rants.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one day, what happened was I finally got called out on a reader called me out and said, you talk a great talk about making money with a blog, but your blog makes no money. So do as I say, not as I do, right?
Yeah.
So I decided at that point I decided that he had a valid point.
Of course.
If I'm gonna write about how to make money by blogging, my blog actually should make money. So what I did was I started a blog income case study, and And I decided to monetize the blog. And at the end of every single month, I would post how much money the blog made, what I did to make that money, and then you can follow along in this case study. And the goal of the case study was to make $3 grand a month on a couple hours a day, which was how much time I spent on my blog at that time, 2 hours per day. And I figure if you can make $3 grand a month, you're not rich or anything like that. But now you got some choices because this is on top of your regular job or on top of your regular business. So you can just give you some choices and stuff and live a better lifestyle. So first 8 months of the blog's life, it made nothing. Personal blog, update friends and family. First month as a monetized blog, it made about $352 and some odd cents. 4 months later, I hit the $3 grand goal. And instead of stopping the case study, I decided to keep it going. And with the goal of how much money can you really make if you pull out all the stuff? Like, what if I revamp the blog, redesign it to the goal of just making money from it? So, still on 2 hours a day. And the case study kept going. And within 2 years, the blog's up to $40 grand a month. And these days, the blog is making over making six figures monthly income. So, what started off as a something I just to update friends and family has turned into, like my previous website, the technology site, has turned into a full-blown business as well. So these days, basically, what I talk about is living the .com lifestyle. Basically, time freedom, money freedom, and location freedom. So, like, I originally from Vancouver, but now I live down in Orange County, California. So, during the summer months, I live in Vancouver because fantastic weather. But then after in the fall, it starts raining and gets snowy and stuff. So
Yeah.
I moved down to Southern California where I maintain the 72-degree average weather. And as long as we have access to the internet, and you experience the same thing. As long as we have access to the internet, we can log on, update our site, and we can make money from it. And so it doesn't matter where we are in the world. And that's the ideal kind of lifestyle that we lead, right?
Exactly, that's how it works. So how did you, I mean, when you decided, okay, let's monetize the blog, what do you think made the difference? Were you sharing affiliate links? Was it the content? Was it advertising on your blog? What started bringing that
A combination, a couple of
money?
things. Like every other blogger, I started out with, well, let's put a Google ad on there.
Right,
Right.
AdSense.
So that's we put an AdSense on there, make $350 in the first month. Hey, got some money. So that's to prove that I can make money from it. So that's great. But it's like anything else. As you get more into it, you discover more about the business. You start to realize that the real money comes from not necessarily increasing the size of your traffic, like most bloggers or internet marketers or most gurus will tell you that, hey, you want to double your money, double your traffic.
Yeah.
Double your money, double your traffic, right? But I find that if you just double your conversion, you also double your money while keeping the traffic the same. And if you look at it, if you can doubling conversion is a lot easier than doubling traffic. Right? Going from 1 million readers to 2 million is all very, very hard. But going from a 1% conversion to 2% conversion could be just a change of a color of your ad, of your head title. So that's the first thing I discover. Basically, is not necessarily increasing the size of my traffic, but increasing the earnings I make per each user. Right? So that's the first. That's the first thing I just. That's the first piece. So that means instead of making 25 cents on a Google ad click, why don't? Because a lot of the time I found the advertiser who were advertising on my site, who were using the Google ads on my site, oftentimes they were actually not the product maker. What they were affiliates using my site to send to the landing page of the advertiser, and they were using my traffic
Yeah.
to make money for the final user. So then I go, hey, why don't I be that affiliate?
Exactly.
So therefore, then suddenly my income double. And then I eventually, then I discover that the product makers who were and then advertising on my site who were selling the product, I discovered that I could make that same product too.
Why
Right?
not?
So I go, why don't I cut them out? So gradually, so instead of making like 25 cents per click, I'm now making several dollars. And then as I take more and more control, and start increasing the increasing the price, the income just got a lot greater. Like a lot of people, when they look at my blog, they figure all the money is made by advertising. Like they see the banners, but they see the banner ads on it. They assume that's how it makes the money. The truth of the matter is, those banner accounts for less than 15% of the blog's income. All the other income comes from the stuff I sell on the back end, the back end system.
So when people buy a banner on your site, that's only 15% of your income. So
Yeah.
the big chunk comes from what you sell.
Yeah, the stuff that I sell, like the affiliate offers that I make, and I discover when I'm deciding on products to sell, I generally look for a product that pays me a residual, like a monthly passive income. Example would be something like my email list provider, Aweber. I use them, I promote them. Now, Aweber has a recurring affiliate program. They will give you 30% of the customer's bill for life. As long as they're a customer, I get 30% of the bill. Right? So over the last 10 years of my blog, I refer like thousands of customers to Aweber, and I get 30% of those customers' bills every single month. Now, the biggest customer that I refer to, Aweber, his list has gotten so big. There's like 400,000 names. Yeah, and
Wow.
his monthly bill is over $4,000, and
Wow.
I get 30% of that every single month. And to this very day, I don't know who this person is.
No?
I thought it was shoe money, but it wasn't. I don't know who it is. I'd love to find out who it is. I'll go buy him dinner or something, but I don't know who he is. But 30% or $4,000 every single month, right? So, and plus all the other thousands of customers that I get, and it adds up to a nice chunk of change, right? So that's the first thing I look at when you're deciding on
What to promote? Yeah.
yeah, when you're deciding on stuff to promote. I mean, I keep the Dotcom Lifestyle in the back of my mind, like time freedom, money freedom, location freedom. That generally requires automation and passively made income, and stuff that pays you on a residual monthly basis is passive income. And the other thing that has made a tremendous contribution to my overall income is adding big ticket top tier products. Like the first 2 years of the first couple of years of the blog, I managed to build a business to like 40 grand a month, and promoting mostly stuff that costs less than $100. Yeah, like ClickBank product, ebooks, video courses, that kind of stuff. And my blog didn't actually hit the six-figure month until I started adding product that costs a lot more. These days, a good 60% of the income comes from product that costs more than $2,000.
High ticket.
And high ticket product, and that came about by basically, if your goal is to make say $100,000 this year, and you have a choice of you can do with a $10 ebook, which I've done, $10 ebooks, or you have a $10,000 product like a $10,000 mastermind or some kind of big ticket coaching program. One, you have to sell 10,000 units, and the other, you have to only sell 10 units, right? So which is easier to do? And at first, it seemed like it was easier to sell a $10 product because it's an impulse purchase, but you had to sell 10,000 of them.
Yep.
Whereas if you only got to sell $10,000 mastermind, which is harder to do than to sell a $10 ebook. But the question is, is it 1,000 times harder? Because this is 1,000 times the results.
It's not 1,000 times harder.
It's not 1,000 times. It might be like 5, maybe 10 times harder, but I don't think it'd be 1,000 times harder. So, but the thing is, what stopped me from adding big ticket products in the past was the amount of capital it takes to create them, and the amount of system. And when your goal is to live the Dotcom lifestyle, you want time freedom.
So right? you don't want to spend a lot of time.
I don't want to invest the capital or the time it takes to create. Like usually big ticket product are high production, high value product, and they take a lot of money to create, and they take a lot of time to create. They take a lot of time to service. Usually takes an entire sales team, phone team, a lot of people. And basically, it's like a regular big. Then after a while, it becomes a job to me. And
exactly,
that's not what I'm interested in. So instead of doing that, what I did was basically I just licensed the big ticket product, and I just send the lead, and I let them take it over. So this way, I get the same result as adding high ticket product, but without actually using all my own personal time to do it.
And that's actually brings me to the next question I was going to ask was if somebody's watching this and they have a blog or they want to get into online marketing or whatever and they want to monetize it more, but they don't want to spend the time creating this high ticket products because people wonder, okay, how am I going to make $1,000 from a single sale? Do I have to create something that is worth that much? And so the answer is you can, what you just said, you can license other people's products, and leverage other people's time, other people's work, and you just send them the people and they will take care of all of that. So why don't you tell us a little more about, what you've been doing to achieve that right now?
Yeah. Well, what I did was I put everything that I learned over the last 10 plus years of blogging and actually 15 years of 1999.
That's a long time.
I guess I'm a dinosaur in this industry now.
You are?
Yeah.
18 years actually,
Wow,
since
1998.
98.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
2016, 18 years. A full, like a grown-up, an adult.
Yeah. So yeah, what I want to show you is that I basically I took all my 18 years of internet marketing experience and I've condensed it into a new program called the Ultimate Dotcom Lifestyle. Right? Because I lived the Dotcom Lifestyle. So somebody asked me like, you should put this together like into a step-by-step format and take someone who has never, who's just starting out. How would they go about to learn this and potentially cut years off their journey. Right? So we created a new product called Ultimate.com Lifestyle, and basically what this is it's a step-by-step system. I believe initially it's 21 steps, but we also got 3 bonus steps. And I also realized that along the way, I've created lots of products in the past, but I found that they sell well. People like them. They get great value from it. But I find that a lot of them, the majority of them, actually don't stick with it, and they don't stick with it, or because they're lacking in motivation, or they just they can't understand it. Right. So we find out how do we overcome that problem, and I found the way to overcome that problem is to offer them some kind of mentor or coach to help them along the way. So included with the Ultimate.com Lifestyle is, in addition to the step-by-step system, we're also going to sign a personal coach for you to help you along each step.
That is awesome.
Right. Yeah. So it's we just basically launched it today, and we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping for great things, and I think we'll do really, really well.
I think so too. I mean, if anybody's looking for a one-stop solution where you can learn all the skills, and on top of it, it's not just your regular video course that accumulates digital dust, not dusk. You'll have a coach, as you just said. You'll have a coach and somebody supporting you and holding your hands as you go through the program. So I think that's awesome. And actually, for the people watching this video right now, we do have a special link that you can follow if you want to learn more about this Ultimate.com Lifestyle program. And the link will appear here on the video. And I suggest you go there right now because there probably are limited spots because there are only so many coaches.
Yeah, we don't have so many. You don't have so many coaches, and actually, yeah. So if you do want it. To do take advantage of it, and once we run our coaches, we'll have to freeze it for a little while until the coach becomes available, and then we'll reopen it. But yeah, so it is a limited time.
It is a limited time. So what can people expect after going through all those steps, all those 24 you said?
Well, basically, like I said, the ultimate goal is to achieve the Dotcom lifestyle. What you've achieved, what I've achieved, and that is the time freedom, money freedom, and location freedom. The ability to live and work from anywhere in the world, as long as you have access to the internet, you can log in and make money. Like in your case, you're flying over the world. You're following your favorite band around. I could pretty much track the tour date of Muse, and I know you'll be there. So, and the thing is that that's why to have the option of being able to do that, being able to travel the world, follow your favorite band, and make money while you're doing that, right? And have the option of I don't like the snow; it's too cold. I'm gonna fly down to California, work down from here for a while. That is what this video all about. And a lot of people make a lot of money. I know a lot of people who do make a lot of money. Corporate CEOs, doctors, lawyers, they make a lot of money. But generally, they don't have any time to actually enjoy the money because they're spending all the time working.
Yep.
And on the opposite end, we have people who have a lot of time, but they have no money.
Yeah, no money.
So what's the use of that? And even if you actually have time and money, oftentimes, like let's say you're a business owner, you run multiple stores, you have managers running everything, that's fantastic. But oftentimes you're still tied down to a location.
Yeah.
You're still tied down to a location because your business is located in this city, and therefore you really can't leave the city. Right? So the ultimate is to have all three. The ultimate .com lifestyle: time freedom, money freedom, and location freedom. And hopefully, by the time you go through all the steps, you have a foundational understanding of what it takes to do this and what it takes to achieve it, and we'll have a coach to help you achieve it and create basically, well, it's a turnkey solution. Like, you don't have a product, we'll supply you the product. You don't know how to drive traffic, we'll tell you how to drive traffic. You, and basically that's I'm really excited over it. I just I'm really excited.
I'm excited too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited too, and I think the way you explained it is very simple to understand for anybody who is wondering how to get started, and they're wondering how they can get more freedom, how they can really work from their laptop, and is it really possible? And both John and I represent that. You can research about us, and you'll see we do walk the talk. And actually, I just booked tickets to Iceland. I'm seeing my favorite band in Iceland in August.
There you go.
Iceland, of all places.
August, right? So I'll see you in July because we're going
I'll
to
see
New York.
you. Yeah, I'll see you. I'm going to New York first. I'll see
Yeah.
you and other amazing people I want to see at the affiliate summit, and then I fly to Iceland on August 4th or something.
Awesome.
So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited, and all of this is possible thanks to the ultimate .com lifestyle, with which you can live as well. And this is not something about just gurus or just a select group of people. This is something that if you truly want it, really, really want it, and just follow all the steps, you can achieve it. I did it, John did it, and thousands of other people have done it. So I don't see why you couldn't.
Yeah.
So
yeah, come join us. Like, lots of room at the top. It's very crowded at the bottom, but a lot of room at the top.
It is very crowded at the bottom, indeed. So any final words to our audience here, that for you to motivate everybody to chase their dreams or whatever? Any final advice you would give anybody watching this?
I would say my final piece of advice is appreciate what you have. I came from a poor farming village in mainland China. The house I grew up in had no running water, no electricity. Cooking was done by an open fire, and nobody knew what a microwave was. Right? And when my family immigrated to Vancouver, I was 7 years old. We grew up in the downtown east side, one of the poor, according to Wikipedia, the poorest neighborhood in all Canada. And if I'm able to come out from all of that and achieve success, and I did it because I always kept in the back of my, I held on to my dream. I appreciate what I have, and I just give thanks along the way. So that's the piece of advice to you. I hope that helped you. And as I said, there's a lot of room at the top, and the .com lifestyle is achievable if you really want it. Right? So I hope to see you guys. Hope to see you guys on the beaches of the world, basically.
Yeah, we hope to see. Yeah, we hope to meet you at the beaches of the world. That's a very good way to describe it. If somebody really wants it, and I see people today, they complain about so many things because they're not grateful enough. So gratitude is going to make a huge impact in your life. So if you're watching this, take action now. Go to the link here on the video. It's going to be somewhere below, up, inside the video. I don't know. But there will be a link for you to check out the Ultimate Lifestyle and the Ultimate.com Lifestyle, sorry. So we look forward to meet you. Thank you so much, John, for your time. I look forward to meet you again in New York.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
To all of you watching. And by the way, I just want to do a quick Snapchat with you for our Snapchat people who might be watching this soon. So I'm just gonna disconnect the So say something for Snapchat people.
Hey people. Oh, I hear myself in the background. Hey people on Snapchat, John Chow here. I'm here with Carolyn and Millan. We're doing a little powwow session. I recommend you follow Carolina. She knows what she's talking about. She's one of the brightest, most intelligent females I ever met.
Thank you, John. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could hear yourself for a bit. So thank you again to
All right.
everybody, and to you, John, for giving me some of your time for this interview. I really appreciate it. And thank you again, everybody, for watching. We'll see you in the next video, and we'll see you in the Ultimate Dotcom Lifestyle program. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.